Hafa day, everyone. My name is Pete Santos. Some of you are familiar with me, some of you maybe not, but I just wanted to make a quick short video to explain the GoFundMe campaign that I recently launched. Actually, I have been doing things to promote and teach the Chamorro language and history and culture since 1995, when I first launched my first website. Remember back then when AOL was how you got your internet, everything was dial up. Well, I remember signing up for my first internet account and I got a whopping 5 megabytes of free space to do a personal website. Well, at the time there was hardly anything that was out there on the internet. There wasn't really much other than news sites. There was no such thing as MySpace and Facebook at that time. And so I decided to take that little web space and I had a Chamorro website. It was called chamorroboy.com. It grew over the years and I had put songs, stories, information, language lessons, all that in there. And then one year, back in, I think it was 2006 or 2007, the website got really huge and sort of disorganized, and I decided to go ahead and take it off so I could reorganize it and relaunch it. Well, in the meantime, Facebook and everything came out, and so I started putting out the materials through there, and then I just never got back to reopening chamorroboy.com. Now, not to say that I haven't been putting the old material back on the web or the internet, because I launched a blog called chamorroboy.blogspot.com, and that is the only blog that I'm aware of that is entirely in Chamorro. However, I also have a Facebook page that's called Adventures in Chamorro, and it has some of the materials and some of the new stuff that just comes to mind. I have cartoons, I have language lessons, I have jokes, I have all kinds of things. And I wanted to move on to a different level, which is to document a little bit more of the Chamorro events and the Chamorro practices. And so that's why I decided to launch the GoFundMe account, because I realized that a lot of the work that's going to be required is also going to require some additional equipment and software that's going to have some expense. Now, all the things that I've been doing for the past 20 some odd years have all been a labor of love, and I bore all the expenses for doing those things. But I want to go ahead and, like I said, move it to the next level. Now, I acknowledge that there are other websites out there like Guampedia. There are other people out there that are doing documentaries. You know, Arlene Steffi, Polly Eric Forbes, and I applaud them, but we need more people doing this stuff. That's why I want to do it. Not only that, but the more people that do it, the different perspectives are out there. So I have a different perspective from Polly Forbes and Arlene Steffi, me being like them, raised in Guam, but I have traveled, you know, all over the world. Not to say that they haven't, but they have different experiences. I have different experiences, and I have lived in the States. I don't believe they have, for extended periods of time, and I've gotten involved with the different Chamorro community groups in California, Washington, here in Texas. And so what I want to do is reach out to some of these folks that are out here and try to document some of the events, try to capture maybe some of their personal stories, and those will be forthcoming. And so I've already spent some money, for instance, buying expensive cameras, both camcorder and still cameras, other audio-visual equipment, and some software. And so the GoFundMe is really just to help offset a tiny portion of that. And I appreciate all the donors who have donated so far. All the material that I create is all going to be free. There's never going to be a charge for the materials that I'm creating. Now, the other part of me that I have a passion for is woodwork, and in my woodwork, my Chamorro, my love of the Chamorro culture shows. And so that's the other thing that I'm doing, and that pays for itself, because whatever profits I make out of selling the woodwork that I create goes back into buying the materials and the equipment and paying for the associated costs with producing those materials or those products. I think I'm different than a lot of other Chamorro vendors in that I don't do this for profit. This is a profitless endeavor. My woodworking is. It's not a non-profit, but it's a profitless endeavor. There are other vendors out there that have come onto the scene since I started years ago, and I see them, you know, promoting the culture as well, and I am happy about that. But that's the only reason why I do what I do with my woodwork, is just to promote the Chamorro culture, to make things that are nice, that reflect the Chamorro culture. Nice to have as gifts, nice to have as decoration, you know, something proud, something that reflects our culture, that is something that you would be proud to have in your home. And so that's my I guess contribution, one of my contributions. The other thing I noticed about some of the work is that I am influencing other people, and other people influence me too, but I've seen a lot of other folks who are starting to create sort of some of the products that I create, and I'm happy about that. A lot of people approach me and say, hey, you know, so-and-so's copying your stuff. Well, good. If they have the skill and the equipment to do what I do, then better, because without competition, you don't push yourself. People don't get pushed to do to improve on their work and to do something better. And not only that, but I've been seeing other people, you know, being very creative and doing other products that are available out there that I would love to have myself. If I saw them at a fiesta selling their stuff, I would buy from them. You know, I like to support other Chamorro creative folks, and I'm glad that some of my work is out there. A lot of my work is out there as being purchased, but I'm also glad that some of the creations I have had and made is influencing others, and it only benefits us all, because we end up pushing each other with a sense of friendly competition to create and make nicer things. So, you know, kudos to everyone out there that's making things for the Chamorro culture, promoting the Chamorro culture. I love that. You know, there are others out there that are out there just strictly for the profit, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that either, because although they're just only doing it for profit, they're providing us with a service, which is they are making Chamorro products culturally relevant, culturally creative, culturally something to be proud of, something to display our culture and our pride. So they're doing that, even though their profit or motive is their profit, and it's not really promoting the language or the culture. But by doing so, they are actually doing that because they're making these things available to us. I will say though, however, for those who are out there, do your homework and do your research, because there's a lot of stuff that's out there that is either inaccurate or it's actually something else that is trying to be sold as Chamorro. So please, by all means, create and promote the Chamorro language and culture, but do your research and make sure you're doing it correctly, because when people see it, if they don't know what's right or what's wrong, they're gonna think that what you have or what you're peddling is correct when it's actually not correct. So before you go into mass production, make sure that what you're doing is accurate. I mean, a lot of people have come to me, other vendors have asked me, hey, is this correct, is that correct? And I'll be very, very willing and helpful, you know. And I've even reached out to some of the vendors, and you know who you are, and I've told you, hey, listen, that's awesome, that's great, that's neat, but you know what, you need to correct this and correct that. That's not really what it means, or that's not how it's spelled, or that's not how, you know, that's not accurate for some reason or another. Okay, so I don't know everything. I go to people and I ask them, you know, to validate or to weigh in or give me their opinion on whether or not something is correct, or whether or not something is accurate. So please, if you're going to do this, then do it with some diligence and some research. And there's a lot of people you can ask. All right. But getting back to the GoFundMe, the three main things that I'm going to do with that is Chamorro language lessons, documenting Chamorro events, and getting personal stories of Chamorro people. So I thank again every donor and every supporter too, you know, because it's not just money that helps with this. It's suggestions, ideas, words of support, and even to the ones who are doing the things that I want to document. You know, without you guys doing those events, or without you guys opening up and telling me your stories, then there's nothing for me to document. So si Jules Maasi, who agradeci todo I edusya ni mandonate distiki ututunisti GoFundMe website ja no tamoy na lang ja sinyaw ng okudzo na esti na salapi para u ajuda I chetu ni para be togui ni para be dokumenta jan be na famta I linguahe, cultura dan costumbres Chamorro. Si Deus masi.